Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something really key for anyone pushing their performance limits, business, coaching, athletics, you name it.
Right. It's about how to really maximize what you get done with the energy you actually have.
Exactly. And our guide here is Coach Ed Padalecki. He points to a fascinating example. Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert,
Oh, yeah, the Dilbert guy, the sheer volume of his work is incredible.
over 10,000 strips. I mean, that kind of consistent creativity makes you wonder, right? What was his method?
Well, Coach Padalecki highlights something crucial. Adams was strategic about when he worked on what. It wasn't just about grinding it out.
It was about alignment, matching the tough tags with his best mental energy, working smarter.
Precisely. Coach P talks about how Adams, well, he structured his day very deliberately.
So mornings were for the heavy lifting, the really demanding creative stuff.
Yeah, that deep work, as Coach P calls it, the core thinking. Then as energy dipped later in the day.
He switched gears, moved to things like emails, operations, the less brain-intensive tasks.
And Coach Padalecki frames this not just as good time management, but really as applied performance psychology.
Okay, so it's about managing your mental energy, which is, let's face it, a finite resource.
Absolutely. You have to be strategic with it.
Which brings us to the science Coach P mentions, chronopsychology. What's that about?
It's essentially the study of our internal biological clocks and how they affect our functioning throughout the day.
Ah, okay. Like our natural energy rhythms.
Exactly. And the big takeaway Coach Padalecki stresses for high performers is this. Your mental sharpness fluctuates. It's not flat all day.
That makes sense. Sometimes you're just sharper than others.
Right. And those tasks that require serious brain power, they need high energy and low distraction.
So the idea is to match the task difficulty to your energy state at that moment.
That's the core principle for optimizing results, according to Coach P.
So when Coach Ed Padalecki talks about deep work, we mean the really critical stuff. Creative breakthroughs, strategic decisions.
Problem solving, the things that move the needle.
And the benefit of doing that deep work during your peak energy time. Coach P links it to getting into flow states, right?
Yes, that zone where you're completely focused, time kind of melts away, and your performance just skyrockets. It's much easier to access flow when your energy naturally supports that intense focus.
And I guess the flip side is reducing cognitive load.
Definitely. By batching those low-focus admin-type tasks for when you're naturally lower energy, you're not wasting your best brain power on them.
It frees up mental bandwidth for what truly matters. Plus, Coach P notes that starting your day by tackling something significant builds momentum.
Feels good, right? Accomplishing something important early on.
Totally. Okay, so this leads to Coach Padalecki's challenge for today. What's the first step?
First, you've got to identify your own peak energy window. When do you feel most mentally alert and focused? Morning, midday, maybe even evening for some.
And once you know that window, you have to guard it fiercely.
Absolutely. Protect that time. Block it on your calendar. Minimize distractions. Coach Padalecki calls it your dedicated deep work zone. It's non-negotiable.
Okay, so identify, protect, and the third step.
Match the task to the energy level. Schedule that crucial deep work during your peak zone.
And the emails, the calls, the routine stuff.
Save those for your off-peak times when your energy is naturally lower.
It really drives home Coach Padalecki's point. High performance is strategic, it's intentional, it's not about frantic, chaotic busyness. It's like how Adams designed his day.
It's about designing your day.
So the questions for you listening are pretty direct. When are you truly at your best? And thinking about tomorrow, what's the single most important thing you'll use that peak energy for?
Yeah, making that choice consciously is key.
So wrapping this up, the core message from Coach Ed Padalecki seems to be that understanding your energy rhythms isn't just interesting, it's a powerful lever.
It's a tool to achieve more, often with less struggle, just by working with your natural patterns.
So maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. What could happen if you started intentionally structuring your day around your energy? How might that unlock a different level of performance and flow for you?
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We hope this gives you some food for thought as you continue on your journey.